Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back, it's Jordan here. I've made my way to the Lego store today because I need some Lego parts. So, oh yeah, no better way to start the day than, of course, Lego shopping. I'm hoping they've got a new shipment for their pick and build wall. I've been using a lot of parts in the city, and I need more parts, specifically 4x4 green plate. I'm hoping I can load some boxes full of those today. That would be awesome. Maybe they'll have some good sales and deals as well. You just never know at the West Edmonton Mall Lego store. Got my best shirt on here, one of my favorites. I've got my big bag in case they have parts that I require. I just ordered a Starbucks from the mobile app. What a great day, hey? They get back to the studio, hopefully continue building, working on the Lego City, of course. Been reading some comments in regards to the modified road plate that I recently built, and also the bridge, saying that the grade and the arch was a bit aggressive. So might make some simple modifications to that to change that up. And also the train track might be a bit aggressive too, like the upward slope, so could potentially make some changes to that as well, have it start going up around the bend. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. There are so many different things that I could do. I could readdress those problems, or I could move on with something different in the Lego City rather than spending a third day on that. But yeah, I got here a little bit early, and I hope they're just taking the time to load up the pad wall right now. That would be the dream. Because let me tell you, there's a lot of empty space in this bag right here. Got my coffee. Jordan, that's mine. Nobody's taking that. I'm just chilling, having a look at the water this morning. Beautiful day out there. Look at that. Nice bright blue sky. Whew. Looks pretty sweet in here, doesn't it? So I walked in here and I got some unfortunate news. They didn't get their pad shipment. It's more likely going to come tomorrow. But that doesn't mean they don't have great parts. 1x3 light bluish gray brick, and also 4x4 green plate, which I need a lot of. So that's perfect. I'm so happy. This is what I came here for. This Lego store just like never disappoints. It's awesome. I've decided to make my stacks like this today just so they're easier to take apart. And that fits right in there. I'm hoping I can fit two. Yeah, it looks like I can fit two, and then some more plate on top as well. So I'll just be able to load these new boxes. Well, I guess they're not really new at this point, but I'll be able to load them full of green plate. Look at that, they even have gold leaves. In the mix bins, there's some 1x8 light bluish gray arches. Also some dark green tree leaves. 1x2x5 glass panels. Also 2x2 tan brick and dark gray. They've got some of the 3x3 dark blue plates that I use for the ocean water, and also some of the 1x2 green slopes. Oh, you can pair these up with the 1x3 bricks. These are beauty. I've got like a drawer full of them from this pad wall, but I just use them for like the edge of the mills plates or building anything out of light gray. It's just awesome. There's also 2x4 black brick right here, right beside 2x4 blue, and 2x6 tan, and 1x10 white, or is that 12? I think it's 12. There's green cheese slopes up here. I've got a freezer bag full of those. We're ready for landscape duty. Did I feature these yet? 2x2 dark gray? Yeah, that's a good find. Right beside the 2x2 light gray plate. And then up here, I spotted the Palisade bricks. I used pretty much my entire freezer bag of Palisade bricks in dark gray. So I could get some more of those. I spotted them on the wall here in white as well. And then there's a 4x4 light gray plate. This is always a good find as well, the 2x2 dark tan tile. Those are nice. Also the grill elements, some turquoise windows up top here, the 1x2 jumpers in blue, some of the 1x1 cheese slopes. I've got a freezer bag full of those. I want to build some water detail using those in like the deeper portions of the water in the harbor specifically. And there's some 2x4 black plate, which could be paired up with those 3x3 dark blue plates to create water detail. Should probably get some of those. And then there's more water detail right here. This is what I use to create the waves. And I pair those up with the cheese slopes in trans clear. Makes really nice wave detail. And there's some smaller arches down here in nougat, 1x6, these like circular green bricks as well, which could be used in some landscaping. I've used a bunch of these, the 1x1 sand blue tiles. What are they talking about? They don't have a shipment today. I don't think it matters. This wall is stacked. It's 1x2 white brick up here. Oh, these are nice too. I've used a bunch of these before. That's a great part right there. There's like modified slopes in tan. That's awesome. And these are awesome for, double awesome. These are great for building structures like mountains and all that. And you can actually fit quite a few of these stacked in the box. If you put like a plate on the bottom, stack them, and then fill like the gaps it creates with smaller pieces like the cheese slopes or whatever it may be. So you should fit quite a few of those in a box. You would not be able to fit a lot of those in the cup, but now that they've converted them to boxes, you definitely could. Some jumpers, 2x2 tan, also some sand green down here, 1x6 beside the lamp post, which is a great find on a pad wall. Also some ladders, oh, and then more white fence elements too. And some of the larger window frames, and some more black plate. So you could get a nice combination of black plate here for the water detail or for whatever it may be. Speaking of water detail, there's some slides. So it took me approximately an hour to stack 5 boxes. Here we go. The primary part is the 4x4 green plate. That's what I need most here from the wall. Then I did a tower of 2x2 dark gray brick. I topped it and put one down the side as well, something built like that, just loosely so I can rip them apart easily. Then I filled the void space with the 1x2 green slopes. And I think that's a pretty nice looking box. All 5 of these boxes are the same. That's quite a few pieces for $100. I don't know how far it's gonna get me. The green plate bin is pretty much depleted at this point. As I mentioned, I used my entire freezer bag of these Palisade bricks when I was building that train bridge the other day. I should restock on these. It just takes so long to pack those cups. Could pack it loosely, but you can literally fit like double the amount when you pack it directly. Sort of want to get some more of those. Maybe I should just throw them in a box. But I'm lucky I have access to this wall, and they typically always have these styles of parts. So I could come back another day, because how many hours do I want to spend stacking boxes, you know? Sit here all day stacking boxes. Just becomes a time thing. Maybe I should get some more of those. If they were masonry, I'd be all over it, but if they were masonry, they probably wouldn't be here, especially if it's not a shipment day. There's some ball joints here too. Do something cool with that. I am going to be adding more water details, so I should probably get some of these. Like I mentioned, I can pair these up with the dark blue plates and black, and I think the smaller ones, like the 2x4 or the, what was it, 1x6 down there, is good to use just because it really creates a nice texture. Rather than using like a big plate like this, you can't really create much texture with that. But if I pair up all the smaller stuff in the harbor area, specifically black and dark blue, could make something look pretty cool. So I should probably get some of those as well. Alright, I got 6 boxes in my bag there. I would get more, but I've heard rumor that there's going to be a nice GWP starting this Friday. The Jewels, whatever it is, I don't even know. But yeah, it looks like a nice GWP. I could get this, get 2,500 points, $25. There's also the disco set. And right here, there's an A-frame cabin. Pretty good set. Regular 240 on for 215. Not too bad. This is just like their little sale pile here. There's a pretty big Lego City ski and climbing center set there. Oh, I should get this for the kids, hey? I sort of want to get the Mac one. It's only $5 off. Not the greatest deal. DK as well. I saw another deal over here, actually, a few of them. In the Lego City area, there's the Police Training Academy there. Also the ice cream shop. And up here is the Hogwarts Express and Hogsmeade Station on for $153 from $170. That's not bad. Oh, look, they have the Lego truck. I've been meaning to get that. Well, I don't really need it, but I could have that driving around the Lego City. Might be worth getting. Oh my gosh, look at this. This guy's just leaving this bag of paid-for Lego laying around in a nice Starbucks coffee. I sort of want to add this to my Lego vehicle collection, that's for sure. 130. I thought some people were spotting that at Costco already for a great price. I should check out my local Costco. Maybe next time I gotta go get some groceries, I'll do that. Also, the double-decker sightseeing bus. Wouldn't mind adding that to the city at some point. This one's on sale too, $10 off. That's the Battle of Hogwarts. And I saw another Harry Potter set on sale somewhere. On one of these pods here. Oh look, they have Dobby the House Elf. That one's $5.50 off. And then there's the Expecto Patronum as well. And I was told they still have some of the Daily Bugles in the back for Damage Box Special. I think you get $50 worth of VIP points for 5,000 points, which is not too bad. I actually redeemed all of my points today, and I got all this stuff for free. Ideally, I'd like to wait till Friday to come back and check out the pad wall again to get more parts that we need for the city. I'd get one of those GWPs, but I definitely didn't want to leave those green plates behind. This would be not bad to pick up during the Damage Box, or with the Damage Box Special during the holy cow, with the Damage Box Special during the GWP days as well. I'm gonna have to consider the Invisible Hand as well, because it's the only mid-scale ship that I don't have, well, of the newer ones. It looks like they have the Paz Vizsla and Moff Gideon set here, and also the Captain Rex microfighter as well. And there's the ambush on Mandalore. They have this flower wall at this LEGO store. This is such a great marketing tactic because a lot of people take their picture with the flower wall as the backdrop, and it's a perfectly placed LEGO logo as well. So it's just a clever marketing tactic and just a beautiful photo op. Look at that, they even have bugs in there. That's amazing. I love this wall, it's beautiful. Think about how many parts are on that wall. That's insane. They've got pretty much all the new stuff in stock as well, such as Barad-dûr. There's the D&D set as well. I still have to build mine. I want to integrate that into the LEGO City. That would be so cool. And then they have Notre Dame as well. I love this display concept for the NASA Space Launch System. It's cool. It's like all smoky on the bottom. Neat idea. Hey, they've got this great hall set built here as well. You can check out the Cave Troll. Look at that. That's a cool figure. I like his weapon too. And there's Squirrel. He's like, troll in the dungeon. What a great set. Oh, I don't collect any of this like miniature castle stuff. I really should. It's just like come so far and I don't have a single piece. The cat was marked as back-ordered online, but they have it in store here, right beside the telephone box. There's the telephone box built. And the 3 remaining modular buildings, we've got the Jazz Club, the Boutique Hotel, and also the Natural History Museum. They retired like so many at once. There was the bookstore, there was Assembly Square, and the police station, all gone. Oh my gosh, there's Simba beside Hocus Pocus. That reminds me. I've got Simba at home. He's just missing a head and an arm. I should probably finish that build. I don't think I've actually ever seen the scale of this R2-D2. Like, I've never seen it built. That's one of the things that I still need to get. I love the look of the model. It would look good with all the mini-scale ships, actually. Or the other Star Wars characters that I have built, like the Dio, Yoda, Grogu, BB-8, the 2 other R2-D2s that I have as well. He's right beside Chewie. I like the background. Hey, they moved the pirate in the front window. There's also this Dreams character, and in the corner is the Stormtrooper. That's right beside the Mosaic Maker. That reminds me, I still need to hang all of my art. I've got my kids like this. I should probably get on hanging all of my art. I've just been concentrating on the city, and I just need somebody to come over there with me and say, hey, let's hang this art together. Let's get her done, because I feel like I'm not going to hang it correctly. Although it's not really that hard of a task, I really should get on hanging it. Like, what is wrong with me? This is the Duplo set that I want to get for the kids. Maybe during that GWP, I'll decide on that. But yeah, the art, that's got to happen ASAP. I find it hard not to overstay my welcome at that store. You know, you see some deals, you see some great parts on the wall. Maybe I'll be back on Friday because that's when that GWP starts. Maybe I shouldn't though, but if there's more pieces, and also if they get their PAB shipment, maybe they'll have more green plate. And I need like what feels like an unlimited amount of that green plate. And if there's a good GWP, it might be worth getting some more boxes, that's for sure. I better get to the studio though and start using all these parts. Now I'm excited about that because I've got green plate. I can continue like framing in the train track and filling in the space and just start working on the city. Well, continue working on the city. All right, I'm back from the Lego store and I'll show you what I got in a second here. But first I want to address this bridge situation, which seems to be ongoing forever. So the other day I built this and I really do like the end result. There has been a lot of comments saying that I should build a drawbridge. Very cool idea. I will not be building a drawbridge in this area. Just know that I'm not going to build the drawbridge in this area. That's all there is to it at this point. There has been some other comments saying that maybe I should do my idea of decreasing the train track grade by starting the incline over here, even if it started like way back here and went up 3 bricks in this span, and then the corner was like nice and flat and level, so it didn't go up there, and then it continued to go up here, and I could build this rocky edge on the base of the train track. I do think that that is a really good idea, and I definitely could do that, and it wouldn't be very hard to achieve that. So if I wanted to do that, I could, and that would decrease the grade on this side. But the issue is I don't think there's a way to decrease the grade on this side. Well, of course there is a way. Of course there is. There's always a way with Lego. I could do the exact same thing over here. For example, the grade could start right there between these two curves, but honestly, I think it's just better off to have the train level here between these two curves. It's sort of like a snake curve, and I think it's better to not have the grade start on this side. So I think on this side, the grade has to stay the same. But on this side, I could change it as suggested in that video and in the comment section of that video, and it wouldn't be hard to do, and I definitely could do that. Now, there's been some people saying that the grade of the road is too steep, and that's not realistic. So I could very easily increase or decrease the grade of the road as well, just by integrating this into the sloped part. So the slope would actually start way back here. I would have to rip apart the sidewalk, start the sidewalk back there just so the slope actually matches the pitch of the road. I'd have to do the same on this side just to blend it all in. And I do think that that would look pretty cool, but then the grade is going to be starting way back here rather than there. I could do that. I could test that. I'm going to sleep on it. I don't mind the look of that. I think that looks pretty good. And then there's other comments saying that this here isn't realistic. It is too arched. This is like the easiest fix on the planet. All I have to do is either extend this or literally just go like this and just decrease the pitch of the arch like this. And solve that problem very quickly. Maybe modify the handrail on either side, but there you go. I mean, I think that's pretty realistic. I could add maybe 2 bricks on this side and 2 bricks on that side, and there you go. The arch problem is solved. There have been some people saying that, hey, the arch is still not wide enough. The arch needs to be wider. Rip it all apart, restart. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to do that, but we could make this 16 studs, 18 studs, 184 studs. I'm just kidding. But we could make it a lot wider than it is. I think that's pretty decent. You can see through it. I mean, I don't know if I want to increase the height of it. I just think it just becomes too much, becomes too tall here in front of the city. It'll just sort of look strange. I definitely could very easily increase the width of this by whatever 2 or 3 or 4 studs on either side and have this arch start here to elongate all of these arches. There's lots of different ways that you could do this, and of course there's lots of different ideas in the community as to how to do this, but unfortunately I can only do it one way. I can't do it the 43 different ways that the community is suggesting that I do this. I'm pretty happy with the way that it looks right now. I could consider doing the idea of having the train track start to go up over there, and then the slope here will be more gradual, and then as the train goes down this way, it could be the same. And I could increase the length of the pitch here, but then it's going to start way back there, and I don't know how that's going to look in front of these modular buildings because the road will start further back. But I could very easily make those changes. I have read your comments. I do appreciate them, and I'm going to sleep on it. For now, I just want to move on with different things here in the Lego City. I think you pretty much already saw what I got from the Lego store. I did get one more box, which was just those Palisade bricks, because I used all those Palisade bricks on that train bridge, and then all this is just green plate. So I need all these green plates because I want to do a lot more green space in this Lego City layout, and all of that needs to be filled in. And of course, there could be different colors as well. I could be doing desert areas and tan and all sorts of different textures and different colors other than green, but I'm going to need a lot more green space in general because this is a massive layout and I need green for the countryside, and I want to do green over here as well by the residential. So I need to embed all this track and do all that. That's why I decided to get more green plate, and I'm going to need a lot more of it. So maybe I didn't need to sleep on this. Maybe I didn't at all. Maybe I just needed a few minutes to think about it. I'll probably, I guess, rip this apart for the third time. But after that, I probably won't rip it apart again. I'm probably done with ripping apart this area and rebuilding this area. I've got too much other stuff to do to worry about ripping this apart for the rest of my life. So I probably will increase the width of these arches. And I probably also will decrease the grade of this bridge by integrating one more 16 by 16 stud base plate or road plate into the actual incline. I don't think I'm going to increase the height of the bridges just because I think that's going to look really weird. If I start bringing this thing up like 10 studs, it's going to look really weird. Like if I bring it up tall enough to accommodate this boat, that's going to look strange. I think at that height you can fit like a little boat through there, right? It's like, that's sort of what I'm going for, little tiny boats. It's not like I'm going to be bringing this big Coast Guard ship into the canal or this big police boat into the canal. Maybe this boat can fit under there. I haven't even tested that. No, it can't. So it's more so designed for little boats to enter the canal, not like speed boats and stuff like that. Speed boats aren't going to be found in the canal, but like little tiny boats like that. That's really about it for today. Just wanted to share my thoughts with you about the Lego City and let you know what we're going to be working on next, and also bring you to the Lego store as we checked out the pad wall. I'll probably go back to the Lego store once that GWP starts, and we'll pick up some more pad boxes, that's for sure. I hope you enjoyed this little vlog here. Please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff coming out in the near future. Farewell. I was like pointing at you and then waving. I didn't know what to do there. See ya.